Carlo Ancelotti is set to leave Real Madrid and take over as the Brazilian national manager. That's what everyone, you, me, Real Madrid fans across the world have been hearing all day long. News outlets, sources, everyone claiming that Brazil are going to snap up Carlo Ancelotti. But the question is, when is Carlo Ancelotti actually leaving? Well, that's a big question because everyone's claiming immediately, around the corner, every word thrown under the sun. But for me, when I look at it, I think that Carlo Ancelotti technically shouldn't leave till after the FIFA Club World Cup. And I'll explain why in a second. I'm all for Ancelotti leaving after the season, but if we were to put an interim manager during that tournament in this format, the inaugural format of the FIFA Club World Cup and how it's going to be played from now on, honestly, it's going to destabilize the team if we put an interim manager. I cannot start hearing about Solari taking over Real Madrid during that tournament. It's going to be an absolute shambles, especially with the prize money up for grabs. I think Real Madrid are going to take it fully seriously and have potential to win it. So for me, looking at it, Ancelotti should not leave until after that tournament is done. Everybody wants him gone after LaLiga, but I've reevaluated my thoughts, people. I think Ancelotti should bow out gracefully. I don't think we're going to win La Liga. We haven't won the Copa del Rey, got beaten by Barcelona. There is one more opportunity for him to bow out gracefully. And don't forget that Carlo Ancelotti has been an absolute brilliant servant as manager for Real Madrid. He has won us countless trophies and brought us literally into that era where Real Madrid have been dominating the Champions League for years. 4 years, people. Even his assistant coach, Zinedine Zidane, somebody who admired him, looked up to him, won a triple amount of Champions Leagues back to back. A three-peat. Honestly, it's an amazing achievement. It is all down to Ancelotti. This whole era is down to him. And including the fall from grace, it has been down to him. This season has been shambolic. So for me, looking at it and looking at it wisely, he needs to leave after the FIFA Club World Cup is done. Because there are a lot of string of teams in that tournament that can really be a threat to Real Madrid lifting that crown. And do you know what? I think also bringing an interim manager will destabilize the players. Everybody's going to say, oh, it's going to be in a manager bounce. It's going to be this and that. Oh, look at David now. He's changed his tune. No, I haven't changed my tune. I do want to see Ancelotti leave. But he needs to do it in the respectful way. And the respectful way is to keep him on till after the FIFA Club World Cup. Because he knows the players. He knows them. And it's going to be his last opportunity to win a trophy. If we play how we played against Barcelona in that second half, and I keep on going back to it because it was probably one of the most sublime performances from Real Madrid I have seen in a very long time, people. Very long time. To come back from a goal down, to go 2-1 up, and then obviously lapses in concentration. And yeah, that's what happened, guys. Obviously, Barcelona won it. So, Ancelotti, for me, being in this position and being in a position where, yes, he could potentially take over the Brazilian national role is great for him because international football is not so demanding. He can relax a bit more. And I think Real Madrid and the pressure, the fans, including myself, I have pressurized Ancelotti. I know that. But I think for him to bow out gracefully after the FIFA Club World Cup is the way to go. And then we can bring in a new manager and then literally have the whole season as a blank, fresh page. That's all I want to see. So you can call me a flip-flop. You can call me anything you want, people. But I think you would agree also that having someone like Solari, look, I wouldn't mind Zidane to come back, interim, to take over that tournament. But the talk of Solari just worries me big time. It worries me. I don't want to see this guy managing Real Madrid even as a interim. Honestly, people are talking Raul as well. God help us. Quite literally. We need a manager with experience who can go through these tournaments and get us to the latter stages and potentially face one of the big teams in Europe and hopefully lift up the crown. Now, for me, Ancelotti's record speaks for itself. Look, the amount of champions, won 3 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid is absolutely outstanding. And I've got to be honest, I actually really liked Ancelotti, how he played when he came into Real Madrid first time round, and the team was just absolutely cooking. They were absolutely cooking. But with time, football evolves. We know that. We know that. So we just need to look at Ancelotti as someone who is probably one of the best, if not the best manager in Real Madrid's history. I've got a lot up there as well. My favourite being Vicente del Bosque. Honestly, up there with him. Up there. Probably better in terms of record, in terms of how many trophies he's won for this club is absolutely magnificent. And to add one more to his honest list will be a great achievement. And I want to see that from Carlo. Because I think the players will be up for it to just bow out gracefully with another trophy. Obviously, LaLiga isn't completely finished. It's not completely, because what I saw from Real Madrid in the second half, of that Copa del Rey final was absolutely brilliant. So we just need to replicate that against Barcelona away. Obviously, it's going to be in Barcelona. It's a different story. When we go over there to Catalonia, it's going to be an absolutely different story altogether. It could be an absolute thumping, or we could see another tight game, another tight El Clasico game, and another one for the ages. That's all I'm saying. But I think La Liga is sealed for Barcelona. I have to be honest. I don't think Ancelotti should be looking at that. And yes, the Super Cup and the Intercontinental Cup, which is the old FIFA Club World Cup, essentially, it was a carry-on from the previous season. It was, because it's the trophies won previously that got us into those tournaments. This time, it is absolutely a must to get Ancelotti into a brand new format for the FIFA Club World Cup and then guide this team to potentially the absolute magnificent trophy. If you've seen it, it's absolutely amazing. Imagine if Real Madrid were the first to win that amazing trophy. It's just going to mark Ancelotti into the all-time history books. He already is. We know that. But he just needs to get one more trophy, I think. I think bowing out with nothing under him, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to see, honestly. But you know what? It's not sad times. It's just refreshing Real Madrid. What we could do from here? We can go into different managers. We can go into... Look, people have been saying Klopp will be the perfect ideal candidate. I don't think Klopp's going to leave his role at the moment to join Real Madrid. Obviously, Xabi Alonso is the perfect candidate for a lot of Real Madrid fans. But to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of Xabi Alonso's football and the Leverkusen. I have to be honest. I have to. It's kind of lethargic. I've got to be honest. The passing is just going to continue. It's going to continue being sideways, backwards. Maybe Alonso will give more time to the youth players, like, for example, Odegula and Endrick. But I don't really see it. I want that rock and roll football. I want that full attack, intense, like we saw in the second half against Barcelona, intense attacking football that is only given under a style like Klopp's. Honestly, I would love to see Klopp as the manager, but I don't think he's going to take it. There are other managers across the world, and would I like to see Zinedine Zidane come back as Real Madrid manager? Potentially. Potentially. Who knows, guys? It's all up in the air. We don't know, guys. But the breaking news is that Carlo is set to leave Real Madrid. And there's no new news. We knew it before, and it's always been the talk of the town. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a U-turn here. God, honestly, If I see another year, full year of Carlo Ancelotti, I don't think I'll be able to handle it, unfortunately. The football is stale, the football is boring, and we need to have a change in this team. But for the immediate time, yeah, we can keep him on to the end of the season, potentially after the FIFA Club World Cup, and see where it goes from there. Guys, take care. A la Madrid and nada más. Subscribe to the channel. And this channel has grown amazingly well, guys. 12K subscribers, literally on the cusp of it. Honestly, incredible. I grew by 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers in 1 month. Absolutely immense, guys. Take care. Much appreciated. And thank you for all your comments. I do get to read them all. So, guys, take care, and we'll see you next time. Adios.